Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Natalie. For those who are new here and for those who are not, welcome back. Today I have a tutorial for you guys on this look right here. But before we get started, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and to subscribe before you guys leave. As well as don't forget to follow me on all my social media. I will have everything on the screen as usual. And yeah, if you guys want to see how I got this look, just keep on watching. So for my eyeshadow base, I'm going in with the Tarte concealer. This is in the shade Fair. I'm just going to carve out my brows and then just blend the rest of the product all over the lid, and like I said, just to use it as a base for my eyeshadow. I'm just using a small little beauty blender from Tarte just to go ahead and blend the rest of the product all over the lid. And I'm going to set it with a translucent powder. The one that I'm using is the Laura Mercier translucent powder. And then going into the first palette, this is the Sweet Violet from Violet Voss. I'm going in with that light purple shade. I'm going to use this as my transition shade. And I am going to slowly start to pack on the color just so you'll be able to get like a nice gradient effect once we put our second color on. Now to start deepening up the eyeshadow a little bit more, I'm going in with that pink shade in the palette, and I'm just focusing that more onto the crease, more of the product on the outside, and just blending whatever is left on the brush on the inner corner. And I'm just taking that other brush just to go ahead and make sure everything is nice and blended. I didn't add any more product to that. Now I'm taking that dark purple shade and just going to continue to deepen up that crease, again focusing it a little bit towards the outer corner a little bit more. Now I'm taking that dark bluish purple shade and I'm going to again deepen up the crease just a little bit more, but again focusing it more towards the outer corner just to make sure it kind of lifts the eye. I don't want it to be too rounded out. I'm going to go in with the Jeffree Star palette, but first I'm going to take a little bit of what was left on that little tiny sponge from my base, which is just concealer, just to kind of blank out that little bit of the inner corner. And then I'm going to go in with the Jeffree Star palette, and this is the shade Blue Monday. And I'm going to go ahead and pat that onto the lid, avoiding that very inner corner because we are going to press a different color in that area. Now going in with the shade called Blue Blood, I'm going to press that on to the inner corner, and I am kind of blending it out to the other color and going in back with those two colors that we used just to kind of make sure everything is nice and blended and that the color is really saturated. For lashes, I'm going in with the baddie lashes, and these are in the style Saucy, and these are my favorite, by the way. For my primer, I'm going in with the Farsali Liquid Glass Radiance Serum, just putting a little bit of a dot, putting a dot on each side and blending it in with my hands, and I do like to pat it in more than kind of rub. And then I'm going in with my foundation. Today I'm using the Hourglass, I don't know what this one is called, but I know it's in the shade Nude, and I will leave all the information for this down below. And I did notice that this foundation works a lot better for me personally with a brush as opposed to a sponge. For concealer, I'm just using the Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer. This is in the shade Chantilly. I'm just applying it underneath the eyes, on the nose, on the forehead, wherever I want extra coverage, as well as to help brighten. And I'm just going to be blending that out using my Sonia Kashuk Beauty Sponge. To set the areas where I placed the concealer, I'm going in with the translucent powder. This is the Laura Mercier, and I'm just setting it using my sponge. To set the rest of my face, I'm going in with the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Skin Perfecting Micro Powder. Oh my gosh, in the shade 2. To warm up the skin, I'm just going to go in with my Butter Bronzer. This is from Physicians Formula. For blush, I'm just going in with the Sigma blush. This is in the shade Cor-de-rosa. Okay, to finish off the eyes, I'm going in with that shade from the Blue Blood palette, and the shade is called Blue Blood. And I'm just placing it on the bottom of my eyes, just kind of smoking it out, and I'm packing a little bit more of this color just because I really want it to show. Now going in with the shade called Blue Monday, I'm going to pack that on the bottom of the eyes as well, but I'm going to keep it a little bit closer to the lash line. Now I'm going in with the shade called Undertaker with an angled liner brush, and I'm just going to go ahead and pack that on right onto the lash line just to make sure it looks nice and smoky. And then I'm going in with that pink shade from the Violet Voss palette just to kind of blend everything in and just to give it a pop of color, I guess. Going in with the Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk from NYX Cosmetics. I'm going to go ahead and apply that a little bit into the inner corner, and then I'm mixing the shade Cullinan and Entitled, and then just to put that in the inner corner just to make sure it looks nice and bright. Now I'm lining my eyes using the Urban Decay 24/7 eyeliner. I don't know what shade it is, but I will have it down below. In that same angled liner brush and that shade Undertaker just to make sure everything is nice and smoked out. For highlighter, I'm using the Wet n Wild MegaGlo highlighter in Golden Flower Crown. I'm just applying that on the cheekbones, down my nose, on my chin, wherever I want to go ahead and highlight. Now I'm just applying a little bit of mascara to my bottom and top lashes. This one's from Sigma. Now I'm just removing a little bit of that foundation that was on my lips to go ahead and prep them. This is the Prep and Prime Lip from MAC. This just kind of helps to make sure everything is nice and smooth and there's no bleeding of the lipstick. And just using the lip liner from the Makeup Shayla and ColourPop collection. I believe this one's the BFF4. I'm just going to go ahead and line my lips using that. And then I'm going to use the Tarteist lip paint from Tarte, sorry. And this is in the shade Bestie. And I'm just going to set my face using the new Maracuja setting spray from Tarte. The final look. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and to subscribe before you guys leave, as well as don't forget to follow me on all my social media. I will have everything on the screen as usual. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye. I hope you guys are enjoying the new background. Let me know if it's good or not. Y te vas a quedar queriendo, chiquitita. No. Oh! My neighbors will stop playing music. It'll be fine. Pulgas! Oh no, what? Piojos. Just kidding. I don't have piojos.
body.
Okay, I gotta go.